do I? There we go. You can just go ahead and have one, kiddo. Okay. Hey guys, I'm just getting set up. Sorry, I'm late. Let's see. I'm just trying to get in here. I don't even know if anybody's in here with me. Maybe not. Just a second. I'm not even, let's see, got it. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm so sorry that I'm late, you guys. I was glad that it doesn't seem like nobody was waiting on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my markers. This one, I don't know if you guys have seen me do the recorded versions of the other bunnies. And I'm sorry my nails aren't done, but yeah, I like completely picked off all the nail polish and stuff over the week, and I didn't have time to put anything back on, so I'm super sorry about that. I think we already, in the color and chat group, I know you guys already know I have like really super deep grooves in my nails, so it's hard for me to wear nail polish, and I can't wear the other stuff anymore. So I'm just going to start with E53, 51, 55, and 50. And I'm going to go ahead and change my view. There we go. So that way I can see if I'm staying on screen or not. So this part, I'm going to start with E53, and this part, I'm just going to, I don't know why, but I always like to use the 50s. That way they're kind of like a nice fawn color, like my daughter's rabbit. So I don't do like a whole lot of hair or anything like that on these, like you would a person. I just kind of fluff it up a little bit. So I think the hardest part of this whole image for me is the eggs. I don't know why. I like literally coloring the Easter eggs, but I don't like coloring with markers. I don't like coloring eggs very much because I don't know. I just think I don't know. It's like if something has way too many colors, I get confused as to what I would want to do, I suppose. I don't know what my deal is. I guess I just want them to look really pretty, and I never think that they do. I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this around because she kind of has like little tufts right here that have little, like she's got little cheeks, and she cute. It was actually thanks to Susan that we're coloring this today. She's the one who wanted me to color this little cutie patootie. So I'm not really doing much of anything, but just outlining the stuff where I'm going to be just blending it out. I didn't go on the inside of the ear too much because that I'll make pink, but there is a little bit of hair at the end of a bunny's ear. And then I'll put some on the bottom of her little arm. And I love that Veronica gave them little nubs instead of little hands, because bunnies actually really do just have little nubs, as my daughter calls them. It's so cute. I love it. I should like do this one a couple times and do one that looks like my bunny or my bunnies, since I have two. I'm just going to put a little bit right here for the bridge of her little nose. I'm going to go ahead and do E51. Here we go. This is just gonna, I'm just pulling it out just slightly. I'm hoping to keep kind of the E53 as much as I can, just because I don't want the bunny to be super, super dark. And then like the part right here where she's got, I'm just pulling that E53 out. I'm not coloring in between it except for right here. So I'm just like making that little tuft of fur stand out even more. Sorry about the dogs. They're being annoying. Like highly annoying today. At my house, it's if it's not the dogs and the rabbit, it's the rabbits, and if it's not the rabbits, it's the dogs. So I'm just bringing her little cheeks out a little bit more on the sides. I'm just going to bring this up a little bit more and curve it around and get right here. Same with this one. I'm just pulling it out just a little and then getting underneath her little lip to kind of bring it all together. And then I'm going to go ahead and get right here. I'm also going to get underneath her little bangs right here a little bit. I didn't get under there with the E53, so I'm more than likely going to go back and do that again. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pull all this out. There we go. So now I'm going to go in with, I'm actually going to grab, I don't see them in there, so I need to grab my R00, my R01, and my R02. And that's what I'm going to do her ears, her nose, and her feet with. And I'm going to put a little bit on her cheeks just because she's super cute. So she needs to have little rosy cheeks. So I'm just going to, this is really dark. It's crazy how dark this actually really is. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here on her cheeks. And then I'm going to be putting a bit up here on her ears where it would be shadowed. Okay. I'll put a little here. And then I'm just going to do kind of a straight line right here because there will be just a little bit because their ears kind of roll over. And then we'll put a wee bit on her nose. And then again, just a little bit on her little toes and the pad, the main pad of her foot. And we will go ahead and get the other parts where it would be shaded. And that was R02. Now we're going to use R01 to pull that out a little bit. And we'll just pull this out the best we can. Because like I said, it's really dark. And I actually think I may need to change out my ink and my nib on this because it seems a little bit dry. There we go. Here we are. And then her little wee nose. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and tame all this down with the R00. Finish out her little nose. And we're going to finish out her ears, and we're going to tame out the lines on the rest. So like when we go over the face with the E00 to smooth the lines out, that's what we're doing with the R00. And if that still doesn't do it enough for you, be very careful and don't overblend, but you can also do it with the R000. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish out her fur with the E50. But while I'm finishing out her fur, I'm also going to go over her cheeks, which will also blend that into her facial features better. And I'm just flicking from side to side. And you guys know me, I do pretty much small flicks, especially around the eyes. And I'm not doing any like special hair flicks or anything like that for her hair, not yet. Because I'll probably only do it right here on this little tuft of hair. I'm just going to go ahead and finish her out. And I'm going into the E53. I'm not, or the E51 and the E53. I'm not actually pulling those colors out. I'm pushing in. Except for this, there's just like a little line right here. There we go. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. And if you want to, because this really blends it out real nice, you can also go over her ears with the E50 and make it look a little bit more natural than just crazy pink. So I'm going to go back in with the E55 now. I'm just going to get, this is going to be my contrast. So I'm just using it like we would normally use the E04. And this is just going to be shadow. Okay, so we'll put a little bit right here. And the light is going to be coming from both sides. Okay. Didn't go in too much with this because I don't know if I'm going to cut this out or if I'm going to actually draw grass around it or what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys don't mind that I did that. I didn't make big old arrows this time. So there'll be a little bit of light here. There'll be a little bit of light right here, but this is also the inside of her ear. So we don't want to go all the way up. And then she'll have some right here from the egg. Some underneath her little chin. And then her back that won't be getting any light because of her ears and stuff. And I'm also going to just make a little bit more of a contrast here. I'm just going to go right underneath here. And then around her, make a little bit of contrast here. I'm going to flip her around. I'm going to get these little hair bits here. But I definitely want to put like some little lines and things right here for her hair. Just some tiny ones, not a whole lot, but some tiny ones. And then she would have a little bit of shadow from the bows right here. And then we will get the ear hairs. There we go. And then we have a little bit right here. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth this out with the E51. That way it's not really super harsh and looking all crazy. Just kind of smooth it out. And I'm just going right over the top of it to smooth it. There we go. Now, if you were here, I would actually ask if you wanted me to do the eggs as well. But since you're not here, I'm just going to go ahead and do them just in case. So just bringing this out. I put a lot in here, so this is probably going to get a little over blended a little. Probably shouldn't have put that much in there. There we go. Isn't she adorable? I just love her. Thank you so much, Susan, for suggesting to color her. So her tail, Lolly's tail, is a little bit of white on the bottom, but it's still tan at the top. So for the tail, I'm going to go ahead and do E51, and I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit. And I'm just going to do, I'm doing like a little circular motions for the top. And then the bottom half, I'm going to use C1, which definitely needs a refill. Doing the same thing along the bottom. And then I'm going to use C00 all over it to kind of blend it in. Give her a little bit of white on the bottom and then tan on the top. So her little bows, you know, I think her bows, I'm going to go ahead and make purple. Is that my daughter's favorite? So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start with the BV02. And I'm just going to get this part right here. Get these little parts. And I just want to get that right there to make them look a little fluffy. And then I'll go along the bottom here. This thing is going to spill out. So I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to do this again. Just kind of round that side out. I didn't do that too much on the edges here because the light would be hitting it. But I can come around more a little bit on this side. Same with this one. Round it up a little bit more. Here we go. And then this one, I'm just going to go right in where that little crease would go. Now I'm going to go ahead and I kind of want to just try the BV00 to see if it'll give me the look that I want. It may not. And it looks like it is. So I'm not going to use BV01. So I'm just going to pull that in just a little bit. Pull this out just a little. I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my BV Quad 0. to finish this out. And I'm just gonna smooth it out. It's gonna look a little bit overdone, but I'm doing this because I don't want this next color to be super, super strong. So I'm gonna do this first with the quad 0 so that I can kind of dilute the next one, which is the 000. And that way it's a little bit more of a balance between colors. And I can always go in with the other one. Plus it gives it kind of, the way there's a contrast between the colors, to me anyways, to you guys it might be different. But to me, it looks like it's a little bit watercolored because of the difference between the zeros and stuff like that. So I'm going to go in with, I don't know if I want to use my 8. It's getting so dark, it's kind of scaring me. So I think I'm going to go in just with the 4. Oh yeah, the 4 is definitely dark enough. Although that one's pretty juicy too. I better take the lid off before it throws up everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. I'm just going to go right there in the edges. And just try to do as thin as possible. It's a little bit hard when your pen is super juicy and you have a shaky hand. There we go. Then I can bring this forward by just going along the edges. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull it out with the BV00. And after this, I'm going to have to give it a rest for a minute because it's starting to get a little saturated right here because these pens are so juicy. There we go. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and take, if I can find it, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my white pen. And I'm going to put little polka dots all over her cute little bows. As you can tell, I love making polka dots because it's easy, it's fast, and it gives it texture and it makes it look good. So for her little eggs, because she's done, and you know what? I don't really like her tail. I'm just going to say it. I don't like her tail. Where did the E51 go? The E51, I'm going to go ahead and just lightly go in circles over her tail. And I mean, like when I say circles, I mean, I'm just going in circles. So I'm just, there we go. And then you can take the E53, if I can find mine in this mess. There it is. And just do little random circles to make it look fluffy. Hey, Susan. Hi, honey. I think that's Susan. Let me put my glasses on. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so let me, what am I going to do about the eggs? I'm not sure what I want to do with the eggs. Let's go ahead and just make, we have to have something to match her little bows. So I'll make this one Just, this is BVO2. And let's see.
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay. I was late too. I was coming from the doctor's office.
Oh, you okay?
It's my stupid arm,
Oh,
but thank you. It's this frozen shoulder.
oh, geez.
So let's see. So we'll put purple there. And I
She's
can't
so
have purple.
cute.
What?
She's so cute.
Thank you. And don't worry, I'm recording this and it really is recording this time. I swear. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead, and what I did is I found that it's easier if I just save the recordings, put them on YouTube, and then put them in the group for later. That way you guys, because I noticed if I just put the link to the recording from Zoom, you guys have to have a password and all this other stuff.
Okay.
So I'm eliminating that so you guys can just click the video and watch it.
Good. Thank
And
you.
it's still what do you call it? It's still how it's clear here on Zoom, it's clear on YouTube too. It's not fuzzy like when I do a live on YouTube.
All right, great. Thank you.
My pleasure. Anything to make it easier for you guys. Because you are sweet enough to be on this journey with me. So there we go. Okay, I need suggestions for these eggs, Susan. What color? I've got purple going. I'm not, I do my, my Easter eggs, they're plastic. They come pre-colored.
Come on. I don't know, the purple, pinks, and yellows.
That's what I was thinking too. At least purple to match her little bows and stuff. So,
Yes.
but yeah, mine are they're plastic. The kids, let's see, Steven will be 16 this year. Meadow will be 15 this year. But they, you know what? They don't even care if the eggs are empty. They just like going out and finding them all, like hide and seek.
Yes.
I love that about my kids, that they still love to do that.
Right.
So I'm just gonna do like in between here, and then maybe do pink for the little tiny stripes.
Oh, cute.
So, and even when I used to color real eggs, which I stopped doing because we found a rotten one behind the couch one time.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. So after that, I was like, so if we do color eggs, it's the kind that you just drop in the dye or whatever. It's nothing fancy, not like this business.
Right. We always have Easter at my son's house and always had Easter hunts for the kids. But we have two sets of grandkids. We got one set that's older and one set that's younger. So when the older ones got too old for that, one of my daughters, I'm gonna have to ask her what it was, but it was something where she gave them a clue to start looking.
Oh, like a
And
scavenger hunt?
yes, but they had to use their phones. It was a it had like code. What do you call those type of codes? I don't know what you call those things. But they had to scan it with
The QR code thingy, the QR code, is that what you mean?
yes. So they had to use their phone to scan the code each place they found another egg with a code on it.
That sounds like fun.
And the teenagers had a blast with it, and they weren't allowed to open any eggs until it was done, because there was a special prize for the first, and I think they did it like in groups of two, for the first group that came back.
Oh, wow.
And had finished all of them. Well, what they didn't know is that one of the eggs had a $20 bill in it.
Oh, nice.
and the others had like spare change.
That's
But
funny.
they were super excited about that. It was the biggest hit of that year, I promise you.
See, now you're gonna laugh. Okay. Or call me crazy, one or the other. But my kids are 15 and 16. We're going to be, Meadow will be 15 in June. Meadow will be Stephen will be 16 in March. And they've never had a cell phone.
Oh no, I understand that completely.
They've never
Oh,
had a cell phone. The most that they have is Stephen has an Xbox, but they've had tablets,
right,
but they've never had a phone. They don't really go anywhere. And for them, I mean, it's kind of like when we were younger, that, if you went to a friend's house, you depended upon that friend's parent to get a hold of your parent if you needed them to.
right.
You just use the landline, or, you use whatever phone there was. They didn't need a cell phone. Now, Stephen is already talking about getting a job
Oh
when
wow.
he turns 16, because he wants to buy chocolate milk and birdseed,
Oh,
which I just thought was adorable.
it is.
Because he has a bird feeder outside that he likes. It was his sister's idea, but he likes putting the bird seed in. But he wants to buy bird seed and chocolate milk. So he'll probably need a cell phone, for me to
Yes.
come pick him up, or something like that, because he doesn't want to drive. He has zero desire to drive whatsoever. So I don't know. But I'm just coloring these in just like you would flick anything else. I'm not doing any special shadows or anything, since I'm sitting here running my mouth and just coloring away.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that the lighter color is towards my two little arrows that I pointed. And I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I said, you probably weren't when I said it, but
No.
I'm sorry that my nails aren't done today, but that arthritis stuff is making the ravines even worse.
Ooh,
So I'm just trying to be careful with my nails because they're so brittle right now. So I'm sorry they look ugly.
I did not notice a thing.
Well, you are very sweet.
I just bought one of those nail dip kits.
Oh,
Walmart had it for like $14 or $15, but I don't go into Walmart and they wouldn't let me do it in a pickup. So I ordered it from Amazon for $13. Um,
why wouldn't Walmart let you in?
I
Or do
don't
you
get
just
to,
not go in?
no, I don't go to Walmart anymore, but I do a weekly grocery pickup where they bring it to your
Oh,
car.
okay. I hear you.
Yeah,
See,
I
my
haven't.
grocery pickup is, Jake, can you go to the store after work? That's how I go to the store.
Yeah, well, I can't do that. Plus, we don't have a grocery nearby.
Yeah.
So I've got to plan that, you know. But anyway, I ordered it from Amazon and it came in, but I ordered it for my 21-year-old granddaughter with the understanding that I'll buy it if you do my nails. So
That's
she,
funny.
she's coming to sleep here tonight because she's working in town today and tomorrow. So she'll sleep here. And I'm hoping she'll feel up to doing my nails.
You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna do Y00, or you know what? No, I'm gonna do Y11 if I can find it in this mess. Y11. I don't know, yellow or green for the rest of the eggs.
Hmm.
Like a light green.
I'm thinking more green than yellow, just because
Okay.
she's on the brownish side, you know. I mean, I don't
Okay,
know what
so
color you use
let's
to color her.
see. Yeah, I colored her like my daughter's bunny. So See, we've got that green, which I think is pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
Or we've got something a little bit brighter. We've got that, and then we would do that and that. Which one do you think? This one or this one?
I guess the last one.
This one, the bright?
Yeah,
Okay,
I like the brightness of it.
me too. I was hoping you'd say that one. So I'm going to go ahead and use the YG01 first for a little bit of shadow.
Okay.
So I'm going to go around these little circular lines, because I'm not sure what they are. I don't know if they're just lines or if they're designs or what they are. You know, it's not like they really stand out like the hearts do.
Right.
So I'm just going to go around them for now, and then maybe, I don't know, cover them with a white marker. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Here we go. And then this is YG00, which really brings some brightness to it.
Oh, that looks good.
And then we have YG03 for our contrast color. We'll put some over here. It almost looks like little eyeballs the way it's colored right now.
It does. It's just a little squiggly, swirly line.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and smooth it out with some YG00. There we go. And then that one egg at the end is really bugging me. I don't know why it's bugging me. Maybe because my arm is bugging me. I don't know. Let me find where's my white pen? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Digging in my drawer.
Did you use the white pen on her bows?
Yeah, I did. I used the 8 on her bows,
Okay.
but I want to use a 10 on this one. And then maybe I'll do, you know me, I love my polka dots.
Yeah, you got to dot it up.
Love my polka dots. Let's see. And then I forgot to do, let's see, probably I'll use the 8 for her wee little nose. There we go. Maybe for her little paws. There.
Super cute.
So let's see, what else? Oh, we were going to take the white pen over those squirrely eyes. That didn't work out so well. So I'm going to wipe it off.
I didn't know
See,
you
you're
could
going to
wipe that
see
off.
all my mess up, huh?
I didn't know you could wipe that off.
Oh yeah, if you're quick enough, you can wipe that right off.
Awesome.
And now it doesn't even look like I messed up. And this is just a fine tip Sharpie pen
Yeah.
that I went over.
Awesome.
So like when I do the masking stuff, if I don't get a nice black line like I will use this black Sharpie pen to redo the lines.
Right. Awesome. Oh,
So there we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Again, I'm so sorry that I was late.
No, my daughter walked in or called right before 2, said they were going to stop by for a minute. That ended up being a lot later. And then they finally left, and it was like, oh man. But she's beautiful. I love it.
Good. I'm glad. Do
I'll
you have
show
any
you.
questions for me?
No, I'll go back and look from the beginning, and I'll do mine and maybe show you if
Oh, she will.
she comes out cute.
Yours looked cute. The other one that you showed me when you asked me to do this one looked really cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's so cute. Thank you.
It's very cute. I like it a lot. So I'm going to let you go. I
All
need to
right.
go take some pain pills.
Oh,
Yeah, not fun.
no, take care of you.
Oh, I will. Right now, I can, after today, I can get it up to here. That's as far as I can lift my arm.
Oh gosh.
That's it. I can't lift it up over my head like that anymore.
Oh goodness.
So, but
Well,
it's further than than it has been because I've been working on it.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Got to work it through.
yeah.
All righty. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you, sweetheart. I will
Take care
see
of
you
yourself.
Tuesday.
All
Yes,
righty.
Tuesday. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right.